A very good morning to all of you. I hope that you are safe. Today I am going to start a new chapter, chapter number 3, Charts in Microsoft Excel. So let us start today's class. Chapter 3, Charts in Microsoft Excel 2013. In this chapter, we will learn defining charts, elements of a chart, types of charts, a step for creating a chart, and a step for adding chart elements. So let us discuss one by one. The first topic is defining charts. So what is a chart? Charts are graphical representation of data. Charts are graphical representation of numeric data. When we represent numeric data in the form of graphic, then it is called charts. Right? Charts are graphical representation of data. When we represent numeric data in the form of charts, then it is called charts. A chart is a very powerful, very effective tools of the Microsoft Excel. It allows user to visually display data in the different way. With the help of the charts, user can quickly understand, compare, and find patterns and relationship between data. With the help of the chart, user can easily understand, easily compare between data. User can quickly identify the relationship between different data. Right? Basically, we use charts when data based on numbers, just like marks of the student, temperature of different cities, right, and so on. I hope you understand what is a chart. I repeat once again, charts are graphical representation of numeric data. Understood? The next topic is elements of chart. There are different types of elements. Let's see one by one. Elements of a chart. Data series, chart title, legend, plot area, chart area, axis title, grid lines, data marker, data label, and data table. So these are the elements of a chart, right? So let us discuss these elements in short, one by one. The first element is data series. What is the data series? It is a data series. Data series refers to the set of worksheet data that are plotted in a chart. Means data series is a data which we represent in the form of graph. Data series वो डेटा होता है जिसको हम लोग चार्ट्स की फॉर्म में रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं. Understood? The next element is, this is a chart. You can also see this figure on page number 41, figure number 3.3. Chart title. Chart title is the heading of a chart. It helps a user understand what the chart represents. Chart title is the name of the chart. The next element is data label. Data label is the title given to the data markers in a chart. Next, grid lines. Grid line is the horizontal or the vertical lines in the plot area. These lines make it easier to identify the value of each data point on the chart. Next, legend. The legend identifies each data series in a chart. Each data series is assigned a unique color or pattern to differentiate one data series from another. It is usually displayed on one of the sides of the chart. Legend is a each data series represented by a unique color. You can see on the screen there are two subjects marks, English and mathematics. English marks are represented by blue color and mathematics marks represented by red color. So legend are identify the data. Legend differentiate between datas. Next is plot area. Plot area is the area containing the chart, axis and grid lines. The area which contains chart, axis and grid line is known as plot area. Next is chart area. The chart area is the entire area containing the chart and all its elements is known as chart area. Chart area, the entire area of the chart is known as chart area. Next is data table. Data table is the table containing the values for each data series, usually displayed below the chart. Data table is the table containing the values for each data series, right? Next is x-axis. It is the horizontal lines that surrounded the plot area are called x-axis, right? In the math you also know about x-axis. Next, axis title. These are the headings given to the x-axis and the y-axis. The title helps us in understanding what is being depicted on the axis. Axis title. With the help of the axis title, we can identify which what is represented by the x-axis or y-axis. Next is y-axis. The vertical lines that surrounded the plot area are called y-axis, right? The vertical lines is known as y-axis. Next is data marker. The data marker is any symbol such as a bar, an area, a dot or a slice used to represent a value in a chart. Data marker is a symbol which represent data in the chart. So these are the elements of the charts, right? Data series, chart title, data label, grid line, legend, plot area, chart area, data table, x-axis, axis title, y-axis and data marker. These are the elements. Next is of a chart. There are 11 types of a chart present in Excel. Column chart, line chart, pie chart, bar chart, area chart, XY scatter, stock, surface, donut, bubble and radar. These are the types of a chart present in Excel. In this chapter we will learn about only 5 types of a chart, that is column chart, line chart, pie chart, bar chart and donut chart, right? In this chapter we will learn about 5 types of a chart. Let's see one by one. Column chart. A column chart is used to depict comparison among different items of a data. Column chart is used to compare between different types of data, right? These are the column chart. In the column chart, values are represented by column, right? In this type of chart, values are represented on the vertical axis and categories are represented on the x-axis, right? You can see in the figure, Honda City, Swift Desire, XUV 500, EcoSport is the categories and it is represented on x-axis, whereas sales is a data which is represented on y-axis. In the column chart, each bar represents value of one item of a data, right? Next chart is bar chart. Bar chart is quite similar to the column chart. The main difference is that in the bar chart data is represented by bar, whereas in the column chart data is represented in columns. This is the bar chart. You can easily see the difference. A bar chart displays the comparison among individual items as set of horizontal bar. It is similar to a column chart, except that in this types of chart the values are represented on the horizontal axis, whereas categories are represented on the vertical axis, right? In the bar chart, categories are represented on y-axis, whereas data are represented on y-axis. It is a difference between column chart and bar chart. Rest is the same, right? In the column chart, data represented in a vertical bars, and in the bar chart data is represented in horizontal bars, right? Next is pie chart. A pie chart is used to plot only one data series. It is a diagram in the shape of circle. It is a pie chart. Pie chart is used to represent one types of data series. Only one data series you can represent through pie chart. You can see in this figure only January month data are represented in this chart, right? Next chart is donut chart. Donut chart is similar to the pie chart, except that it can be used to plot more than one data series. This is a donut chart. Donut chart and pie chart are same, but there is one difference. In the pie chart only one data series can be represented, but in the donut chart you can represent more than one data series, right? Data series is represented by individual rings. Each section on a ring displays the contribution of an individual item to the total of all items in a particular series. The next chart is line chart. A line chart uses connecting dots to show trends in data over a period of time. This is a line chart. You can also see the line chart in the cricket match when two innings are compared, when two teams रन स्कोर आर कंपेयर विद इन द ओवर. जब दो टीमों के रन्स के बीच में कंपेयर किया जाता है तो हम लाइन चार्ट्स का यूज़ करते हैं. तो दीज आर द 5 चार्ट, राइट? आई होप यू अंडरस्टैंड.